if you're a woman on your own, or even if you're in a relationship and you have a family, and just take a few days on your own and go somewhere, have a retreat.
Continue on E75 for 35 kilometers.
Just started raining. I've been promised rain. Here it is. And I'm almost alone because the road was blocked behind me. So here I am driving on one of the most beautiful roads. It's a beautiful area of Greece. I'm on the way to my vacation, and here I'm entering another tunnel. Hi, good morning. This is Yael. This is day 3 of my retreat to Greece. I went on my own. I'm drinking my morning tea. The Yahoo weather says that it's 2 degrees centigrade outside, and it feels like that. And actually, I'm not wearing much. I'm wearing this robe because I'm going to go into the sauna. And I'm going to wait because it still has time to go. And what's a retreat when you go on your own? I came here a couple of days ago, and this place is called Volos. It's a bit far from Athens and Saloniki. So I was driving here for 4.5 hours, and it rained part of the way. And let me tell you, on this 330 kilometers road, there were 7 toll posts. And I think the amount that I paid on the way here is something around 24 euro. It's a bit more in dollars. And but I think, well, it's a long distance. It's really a long distance. I didn't estimate it to be so long. It takes half a day, and I couldn't see this beautiful area because this is Thessalia, and Thessalia is one of the most beautiful regions of Greece. And actually, Volos is the gateway to Mount Pelion. Okay, just if you don't know me, my name is Yael Gilboa. This is the Uplifting Lifestyle Vision channel, which is all about aging. Should I use the word aging? Yeah, with fun, with vision, and a flair. Volos was an ancient city. I mean, it's really ancient, and it is... Traditionally, it's the place from which Jason went to search, Jason and the Argonauts went to search for the golden fleece. So the Set sailed from this city, and on Mount Pelion, I think there was a centaur, and if I'm not mistaken, he raised Hercules. It's called in Greek Herakles. And there was a cave. They probably show the cave somewhere here, but this is such a beautiful region. It's February and almost empty. I mean, hardly any tourists. People who come here at this time of the year mostly do business, but I just came to see what springs out from my creative imagination. So in the meantime, I'm sitting here. What I plan to do, because I need my creativity to come forth, I'm going to use my notebook. I haven't written a single word, but I usually do the morning pages. I don't know if you're familiar with it, Julia Cameron morning pages. I think it's her book, The Artist's Way. And I've been a follower, I think, for the past 25 years. I've started doing it in the year 2000, more or less. And on and off, sometimes, some years, I do it religiously. So I'm going to write and to see if it gets my creative fluids coming. And just to make sure, I bought myself a sketch pad yesterday, a small one, and some pencils. I want to paint, to draw a little. I just came here to be quiet, and I think it's so important. And just to be away, I see that I'm not really away. I was reading last night. I was reading the news, and this is not the way to do it. But still, it's better than nothing. I went yesterday to the port. Today I probably take the car. I rented the car for the whole week. Although yesterday just stayed here parked and I didn't use it. I'm not really fond of traveling by car. But today I'm going to explore a little bit the vicinity, not the town itself. So I'll report later from how I'm proceeding. I have my tipuro in my hand. This is too early in the day for me to drink it. I don't usually drink. I hardly ever. And I drank the white wine last night and now this. And it's lunchtime and the place is completely empty. I'm the only person here. And you can see that I've demolished all the food. And I'm not sure I'm able to leave my chair. So I'm sitting here listening to this Greek music. So this is how I sit inside, and this is the sauna itself. And I turned it off so that I could take this picture. So that's where I sit, and it's overlooking Mount Pelion. You see? So that's what I'm doing. I'm sitting here and looking at it. And behind this plant is the table where I sit and write. That was round one, and I stayed there for 10 minutes. And I'm going, wow, God, it's freezing outside. It's 4 degrees, but I'm already red. I can see my face is red. And I'm going to go in again, but I'm raising the temperature to 75 degrees. Oh, this is so great. This is so great. And I shouldn't forget to hydrate, so I'm drinking water. I really recommend it. If you're a woman on your own, or even if you're in a relationship and you have a family, and just take a few days on your own and go somewhere, have a retreat, just be on your own. And it really, how can I say that? It fills your soul. So I'm here to really fill my soul. I mean, fill with Fill and feel my soul as well. And try to write some. Let's see. Yes, I'm writing from right to left. I'm writing in Hebrew. I can't do morning pages in English. I mean, you usually do it in your mother tongue, and this is mine. And there is something about writing using your hand and a pen or a pencil and just writing. And I know that when I want to write a book or something like that, I've used a computer. I brought a computer with me, but just for my creativity to flow, I've got dozens of notebooks at home because I scribble all the time, all my ideas, etc. And I know people put them on their notes on their phone. I can't do that. I'm a person of a paper and a pen. So I thought I won't be able to write, but it seems that I can do that, and it's good, and it really flows. Okay, I'm after my second round in the sauna. You can see my face is literally red. And I had a tip from a friend of mine to take an ice pack. Actually, I took the ice from the freezer and I just smear it on my face. Not that it's not very cold right now. I mean, it's close to the freezing point anyway. But this would just, and my hands as well, this would just make the blood vessels close a little sooner. This is so good. This is so good. I'll show you what it looks like from inside the sauna. because I was sitting there overlooking Mount Pelion, and I see little slivers of snow on the top, not so much. It's very, very cold. So if we get rain, I think it will snow there. But I'm hoping it's a dry day because I want to drive around, and I hate driving in the rain like I did on the way here. And I will continue writing. We'll see how long I'll be able to sit outside without going in, because it's really cold, but I'm very, very warm at the moment. Okay, amazingly enough, I'm not cold. And I'm even hot, I must say. And I'm walking here all alone. There's nobody's here. It's deserted. This is winter. And it's so nice to be alone here. So if you want to come to Greece in the winter, many places will be quite deserted, but there will be no lines and very tranquil. And if you come from the northern countries, USA, I don't know, Northern Europe, 9 degrees is nothing really, you know. I don't even wear a real coat now. So I highly recommend it. Hi, so we are a couple of months after I came back from Greece. You can see I'm at home, I'm not in Greece anymore. And it took me a long time to reflect on what happened there and what I learned. And let me first be clear, I've written nothing. I wrote nothing. I mean, apart from morning pages and not every day, I didn't write anything. I did one day do some research for what I want to write and stormed some ideas, but this is it. So what did I learn? I think you could see from the sauna, I learned to let go. And I let go of my expectations from myself. If you go on a retreat, you've got to write something. I didn't, and it's okay with me. And I just rested. I rested from all the expectations, my expectations, the ones that sit in my head. I think since I was a little girl, and my mom had expectations from me. So everything, I let go of that. And I think this is a big lesson. And I might write a book about that, but it doesn't really matter. The one thing is, I gave this time to myself, and I came back rested, and knowing that I have to let go. It was a lot of things. When you don't let go, things even accumulate in your body, and body aches and pains, etc. So yeah, letting go. And if you can go to a summer vacation in Greece, do so. I love the country. I love the place. Pelion, this is now April. It's the best time of the year. I think the best times usually vary, but it's beautiful in the spring. That's when I was there 40 years ago. Yeah, 40 years ago. And it's beautiful in the autumn. You don't have to go in the summer. And give yourself that gift of letting go and just going wherever the wind takes you. So I'm grateful that you followed me on this journey. And if you haven't subscribed yet to my channel, please do so now. So write to me in the comments. Let me know if you've done a retreat. Did you go on your own? Are you a woman like me in your mid-60s? And what are your plans for letting go of all the expectations? Just letting go. And I'll see you in the next video.